Kamenetsky as he picked up the loose puck. That was picked off by Canada. A good body check there in the center ice area.
Canada averaged 10 pounds more than each American. These two teams here are very evenly sized.
What an open ice hit by Peter Duran. Back to cover up for Canada is Moylan. He clears it into the center ice area, and it's dumped down the ice by Corson. Corson trying to work to the corner, then he's bodied in against the boards by Crabtree. Crabtree tried to get it out, but Canada kept it in at the point. Cote managed to keep it in. There's a whistle on the play.
Roughing penalty right near the boards as he gets body checked, and he's going to react with a punch to the face. And that's what the team management wanted his team to stay away from, are those retaliation penalties. He's a tough kid.
Kovalyev goes to the corner, loses the puck there. Murphy is bodied. He is sent flying.
Now watch, as you're going to see Murphy get hit here. He's digging for the puck. He doesn't see the check coming, but the elbows were down. He's got to keep himself under control.
Kovalyev is the man who came in and dished out that body check. And the play is whistled down at the line on an offside call, and two players, Konstantinov and Corson, get tangled up. Feelings running very high between these two teams. It was evident this morning when the two sides followed each other in their morning workout.
The Russian Hockey Club were on for their morning skate, and the Canadian players were sitting on the bench, and little verbal abuse, glares at each other. Not much love lost, of course.
Soviets the most penalized team in the tournament. Canada ranks 4th in penalty minutes. Back to the line, a blast, and that is deflected wide, and the defenseman Crabtree got in there to block it. Okay with the shot now. That went off late to the corner. He gets it again. He winds up right off. Shane Corson. Corson from Sylvain Cote at 6:36, the official on that Canadian goal. 1-0 Canada lead. Loose puck in the corner. In the Soviet zone, rink-wide pass. Throws the Soviet player right over the boards and into the penalty box. Back to the line now. Here's a chance. Moylan right on, and the save is made by Beloshika. Oh, what a hit by Sandlak. Here's a chance for Nieuwendyk. Right in front of the net. And Sandlak couldn't get a stick on it. Cote with a shot. Loose puck at the side of the net. Intercepted by Kamensky and cleared to center ice. 1-0 Canada leads with 8:50 remaining in this opening period. A goal by Shane Corson. And now we've got a penalty coming up against the Canadian team. And going to the box, and the charging call will be Derek Laxdal. 36 seconds remaining in the penalty to Derek Laxdal. Play broken up at the line, and a good hit there as Conroy, only 5'7".
Who is the team leader in the dressing room between periods? And he said, a lot of them say Jim Sandlak. Now watch Seamack, he's going to end up in the penalty box. Follow through by Sandlak. What a great body check.
Back to the line to Tatanarov. Here's another chance for the Soviet Union as it's cleared to the side of the net and picked up by Nieuwendyk, and there's going to be a penalty to the Canadian team again.
Sandlak ended up nailing one of the Russian players. Vizmikin's a big kid. He was a player that was sent home last year because of disciplinary reasons. He is a great hockey player. Scouts are drooling about his play. Look at the check from behind by Sandlak. He came from outside by the blue line a good 50 feet before he nailed the Russian player. He appears to be all right.
Seamack trying to set something up. Takes the shot. He scores! A screen shot as Hyderov went to the front of the net, and Billington did not see it. Crabtree breaks up the play and dumps it into the center ice area. Osipov to Kamensky. Kamensky is hit by Oberline. Picked up by Osipov. He scores! On the back end, as two Canadian players stepped into the Soviets. Kamensky and Osipov picked up the loose puck and went to the back end for the goal. And Kamensky paid the price as he took the hit in making the play. Oh, there's a big hit in open ice as Davidoff is decked by Moylan. The puck slides into the Soviet zone. Corson collides with the Soviet player. The puck goes loose. Now it's poked out into the center ice area. Davidoff working against Cote. Cote takes it down. The puck goes loose in the corner, and it's whistled down. There's going to be a penalty, a cross-checking call. Soviet players down on the ice.
checking. His emotions here are beginning to get a wee bit. The Soviet Union are 1 for 3 on their power play in this hockey game. Well, watch. There's the original check along the boards.
Taking spies into the Soviet zone. Soviets trying to get it out of there. They're having some problems with the Canadian forechecking. They tie it up back in the net for a face-off, and again, some shoving after the whistle.
The puck hasn't been back to that often. Here they 2-on-1. Monikov, and he gets nailed. So they feel that's the best way that they're going to be powerful on that power play. Get it back to the point, nothing fancy, and shoot the puck as much as possible. You take a look at Konstantinov, one of the bigger players in the hockey club. Tough time trying to keep things under control here as the second period winds down. Now the puck's gone way into the corner. Watch Corson pull down the Soviet player. Now they're going to wrestle. And I'll tell you, this is not wrestling. It's supposed to be ice hockey.
Seamak ahead to Hyderov. Hyderov trying to cut in. Gets it out front. The Soviet player at the side of the net, Nikonov, is not flying. The puck is loose right in the goal crease. They jam away at it, and finally it's deflected to the corner. Seamak gets it back to the point. Fired into the corner by Kravchuk. It comes around to the other side to Nikitin. The Soviet player Hyderov is dumped at the blue line. As the puck came out, it was fired back in and touched there by Nikonov. Whistle down on the offside. And then the Canadian player, Laxdal, coming in across the line, took an elbow. He went down, but Dag Olsen did not blow the whistle. And now Shane Corson is getting involved. And then Soviet bench, as emotions continue to run very high in this gold medal battle. Dotov, he puts on the brakes, shoots it around on the board. Pitching in from the point is Stapleton. Sandbach comes in to check the Soviet player, Galchenyuk. And I believe there's a penalty again. Yes, there is. Here's the penalty call. And Sandbach decks Galchenyuk in that Soviet zone. Not much question about the call.
Never say never, Don, but not much chance.
And Canada comes back, led by Robitaille. Robitaille working back to the net, right out in front in the crease. Beloshakin held on with Mellanby looking for that loose puck. And now Mellanby and Fedotov do some pushing after the whistle.
Fedotov put the headlock on Mellanby right in the goal crease, trying to clear him out.
From the face-off, Karkner goes back of his own net. Passes to Conroy. Conroy is hit by Konstantinov, and he is hurt. Conroy is down. There's no whistle. Conroy is back at his own blue line, and finally, Olsen blows the whistle. But Conroy took a tremendous hit in the center ice area from Konstantinov.
Konstantinov was set for the body check, more so than Conroy was. Now watch Konstantinov get good size, and he puts a shoulder right into young Al Conroy. I don't know if he had the wind knocked out of him there or not. It looked like a shoulder right into that chest.
Now here's Hyderov breaking away on the right side. Hyderov, and some good work by Stapleton to get back to get into the play, and Stapleton is hurt as he's down back at that Canadian goal, and again a delay in that whistle being blown, and Stapleton appears to be in a lot of pain. He crashed heavily into those end boards as he made a determined effort to get back and knock the puck away from Hyderov.
He had no control when he slid into the boards. What a play he made. Watch him put his head down, turn it on, time his dive perfectly, and knock the feet out from the Soviet player, Hyderov. Look at how he swept the puck before he knocked the player down to stay away from an injury, or away from a penalty. Now watch as he heads into the boards. He goes in head first as he was on the ice. No chance of trying to control that smashing meeting with the boards.
Gives it into the corner to Tatarinov. Long lead pass for Konstantinov. That almost looked as though it crossed two lines. It almost appeared he was offside, but there was no whistle. And again, a long delay before Dag Olsen blows the whistle.
I think there, Don, he was thinking that the Soviet players had control of the puck, and he was waiting for a Canadian to touch it, but once it was out over the blue line, it was no harm for anybody, but it's Selmar Odeline down. Now, he went into the boards with the Soviet player after a loose puck, and he sort of stopped funny. Now, he's had that bad knee, and I don't know if that is this problem right now or if that's when it happened, but he did not come out of the corner. Now, watch him stop and turn in an awkward position as they try to get to that puck. Look at his knees. Now, he bangs into the boards heavily. Now, I don't know if he's already hurt himself or what. He's gotten up now. He too may have winded himself when he went heavily into the boards backwards, Don. He's being helped off the ice.
Taken in against the boards. The puck is loose, and Seamak has it for the Soviet Union. Dunikanov ahead to Heiderach. Going in, he scores!
Big goal for the Soviet Union. There you see some emotion on the bench.
And the Canadians are forced back into their own zone. Conroy, who was slowed down with a tremendous hit earlier, is back out there for the Canadian team. Now Viesmaikin in across the line. He slips to the fence, going in! Holds on to it, he scores! Beautiful move by Viesmaikin. And now you know why he is considered one of the outstanding under-20 players in the world.
He was supposed to be the pride of the new generation of hockey players before he fell into disfavor of drinking too much, to tell the truth. Here he shows why, Don. Now, every time they've had the puck deep, they've been able to do that, but it just simply hasn't been that often that they've had the puck deep.
Good puck! Racing in from the point, and somehow Beloshakin got a glove on him.
Well, he should look at his other hand. He might find a ham sandwich. I don't know if that's skill or luck. And any goaltender would tell you there's a lot of luck in that save, but he got it done. Selmar Odeline probably just can't believe it. Watch the glove hand, the catching hand of the goalkeeper, Beloshakin. He's only got one chance. Wave at it, get that left hand up in the air, and he snares it out of midair. What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable how he snares it. His legs are trapped. He can't get up and across, so he just waves at it with his catching arm. What a great save. You know, if you really think about it, he had that glove up there, even if it is in desperation, and made the save. Smart play.
6:23 remaining in this third period. The gold medal battle. If the Soviets win, they will claim the gold. Canada will still wind up with the silver, regardless of what happens in the game on Saturday. At the line, Kartner falls, manages to poke it. And the Soviets are unable to get it out as there's going to be a penalty here. Roberts stepped into the Soviet player, Seamak, and Canada will be short-handed with 6:01 remaining in the third period. Osipov ahead to Seamak. They're looking for that breakaway pass as the Canadian team is pressing.
Seamak is one smart player. He puts himself into the open right up in that center ice area. And they look for him.
By Sandlock in his own zone, and he's a little groggy as he heads to that Soviet bench. He took a tremendous hit along the board. Stapleton trying to spin around to get a shot away. It went wide. Now Mellanby is taken in against the boards by Konstantinov. They continue fighting for it, and finally the whistle blows. Putting in a stoppage in play with 2:11 remaining in the game.
Another Soviet player down as Robitaille cross-checked him in the neck from behind. Watch Robitaille come in from behind on number 5, Krachuk. There's the cross-check. We just missed it. As he gives it to him. Now Sandlak, boy, does he hit Osipov. Boy, does he nail him. Osipov, he saw stars after he got thumped there. He got up and he had spaghetti legs on one big body check. But the Soviets are in control. Look at Osipov there. You can see where his legs simply went out from underneath him.
Off to a good start in international hockey with his gold medal win. The puck knocked down by Viborov. Way out of the tent to make the save is Beloshakin. Then he pokes it away again. Here's a 3-0 break for the Soviets. Viesmaikin hit the goalpost. With 52 seconds remaining. The Canadian team, all 5 skaters deep in that Soviet zone. And now there's some shoving going on as Billington felt that he was high stick there by Turgeyev. That will do it. The Soviets have won the gold medal. And that man, goaltender fellow Shaken certainly deserves a lot of credit. In the first period, he made some excellent moves and some great saves. He continued throughout the game as the Canadian team attempted to apply pressure.
That's 7 gold medals in 10 years of his junior tournament for the Soviet Union, and their skills certainly shown here. A very well-played, well-executed game for the Soviet Union.
No disgrace for the Canadian team, however. They played a very strong hockey game, and the Canadian team, winners of the gold last year, will have to settle for the silver here in Hamilton.